go. Russell Gahagan getting ready to introduce to you the pairing show sponsored by The Real Shot for this next week I should say, is head-to-head Bago beatdown. It's going to be on Lake Winnebago, so we'll get a look at the lake right now and take a look at a flyover while we're doing that. The production crew is going to get the first 4 names up on the Facebook page for you guys, or numbers I should say, so you can vote. Remember, it's hashtag angler and then the number, no space in there. So for example, if you want to vote for angler 1, if that's one of the first 4, do hashtag angler 1. So you'll get the first 4 up there for you to start the voting. But I'm going to go ahead and do a little flyover. So we're talking Lake Winnebago next week, starting Monday morning, 8 a.m. for the Bago Beatdown H2H event. We're looking now. Looks like we have angler 1, angler 5, angler 3, and angler 13 are going to be starting off for Monday morning's pairing. Take a look at Winnebago. The whole system is open except for the Wolf River up there. So taking a look right now at the lake, we've got the entire Lake Winnebago here, heading down south right now. The Fox River in Oshkosh, in between Winnebago and Butamore, is going to be open. Then Lake Butamore, Lake Winneconne, and Lake Poygan are all also open. So in a 5-hour event, it's going to be really interesting to see how many anglers choose to try and actually make a long run up to like the west end of Poygan or something. It is the time of year where Lake Winneconne, the west end of Poygan can all be players, but from, you're talking probably 45-minute hour run time, I would say. Now, they're going to get a half hour to run if everything's ready to go. But still, you're still talking burning probably 45 minutes to an hour total maybe of your fishing time. So for me, the fishing's going to have to be really, really good for me to, want to make that long of a run. So it'll be interesting. I personally expect most of the anglers to be out in the main lake itself. I fished a tournament last weekend, and the main lake was the best for the anglers that fish, but again, things will change quite a bit over the course of the next few days and weekend, I'm sure, with all the wind that we're looking to have. So, again, real quickly, we're going to finish up the first voting. Angler 1, Angler 5, Angler 3, and Angler 13. Go ahead and put in there hashtag angler and then whatever number you like, and we can get you guys going here on the first set of 4 pairings that we're going to do for the show. We're going to start next week on the Bago Beatdown next Monday morning, 8 a.m. All right, let's end it there. Looks like we got a 3-way tie going there. So Angler 5 is going to be the first one. We'll run them up here. And we're going to go Angler 1. We're going to go Angler 3 and Angler 13. And each of these anglers have a bio card, I believe, except for one. So we're going to go over their bio card real quick while Zach gets us set up with the next 4 numbers, and we can get voting on the next 4. So looking at Monday morning's matchup, we're going to start with Angler 5. Kevin, I'm not sure his last name. Dalla, we'll see here. Let's look at it. There we go, Dahlhauser. Kevin Dahlhauser, his experience is he fished the NWT, the MWC, In Fisherman Walleye Tour. He's sponsored by Catch a Dream Foundation. So Kevin's got some real experience, obviously, with the NWT and MWC in there. I'm assuming his In Fisherman Walleye Tour was maybe the PWT back in the day. He's holding a nice walleye in his picture there. Kevin's going to go up against Monday morning Travis Delude. Travis is one of the anglers that doesn't have or the only angler I think that doesn't have a bio card. That wasn't his fault. He got in yesterday. We had a spot open up right at the end here, so we wanted to get him in right away. So Travis doesn't have a card, but we're excited for that first pairing. Also Monday morning, we're going to have Justin Schneider. I know Justin well. Justin is a east side Winnebago guy. He lives on the east side of Winnebago, I believe. He's got experience in the NWT and AIM, WWS. Justin's very experienced, very good tournament fisherman. He's sponsored by Warrior Boats and Mercury Motors. He is a stick that will definitely be, in my opinion, a favorite in this event. He's going to go up against Nick Schrader. Nick has experience in the AIM. He fishes the MERC Nationals, Otter Street. His sponsors are Prime One Camo, Moon Marine, and the Sportsman. So Nick obviously fishing MERC Nationals and Otter Street. He's a homeboy, obviously. He fishes Winnebago quite often. So local stick, he's going to give Justin everything he can handle, I'm sure. The next four numbers, we can get them up on the screen. Okay, we're getting them up right now. Talk a little bit about the bite right now. So this early in the season, there's still a lot of fish dumping out from the river systems into Winnebago. Over the weekend, we had to deal with some pretty crazy weather, so it was a little bit difficult, wind-wise handling the weather. But there's still fish pretty much throughout the entire Winnebago system, which is what's going to make this tournament fun, but also difficult. Looks like we have Angler 2, Angler 7, Angler 9, and Angler 15. So remember, vote with hashtag Angler and then either 2, 7, 9, or 15. There is fish all throughout the system. Quite a few fish caught out on the lake. Quite a few fish caught in the upper lakes. A lot of nice fish yet in the upper lakes. But as I said, the run time becomes, a concern when you only have a 5-hour tournament. Like this weekend, we had an 8-hour tournament, so that makes it quite a bit easier for you to, to get some run time, obviously. And all right, good, Zach. So Zach's going to shut down the voting on that one. But as I said, I expect the tournament to be pretty exciting next week. I think there'll be some good weights brought in. The other thing we did do, just kind of an update, we did lower the weights on this Bago tournament from 2 pounds to 1 pound 8 ounces. So that'll be what it'll be next week. It'll be 1 pound 8 ounces. It'd be what we're going to lower the weights to. So looks like we have Angler 7. It's going to be Tuesday morning. Angler 15. Go against Angler 7 Tuesday morning. Angler 9 and Angler 2. So Angler 9 and Angler 2. So Tuesday morning, we're going to see Angler 7. Mike Hero. I'm hopefully I didn't smash his last name too bad there, but we'll figure out what that is, so we got it ready for next week. Mike's experience is on the AIM Wisconsin circuit. He fishes Bago Walleye Club, so I'm guessing he was out last weekend in that event. MERC Nationals, Otter Street, and he's sponsored by A. Kelmerton Welding Supply. So Mike's obviously another local stick. That'll be a ton of fun. You can see he's got a Battle on Bago sweatshirt there on in that picture. So he's going to be a guy that'll know that system well. He's going against Trevor Scherner. Trevor Scherner has fished the FLW, the MWC, and the AIM. He doesn't have any sponsors listed, but Trevor's got a picture there. Trevor, I know, is from the Sheboygan area, so he too is a local guy. Has quite a bit of experience on the Winnebago system. I think he's been out already multiple times this year, so I'm sure he's looking forward to it, and Trevor will give Mike everything he can handle, I'm sure, next Tuesday morning. Angler 9 is James Keller, Captain Keller. Well, we all know Captain Keller from commentating on the show. We also know that he's Brian's dad. Jim is a guy that I share info with for tournaments. Great walleye fisherman, obviously great salmon fisherman. You can see on here he's got a ton of experience. WWA, FLW, NWT, AIM, Bago Walleye Club, MWC, MERC National, Otter Street, etc., etc. He's a well-versed angler. Guys can start the voting if you want. Number 6, number 10, number 12, and number 16. Jim sponsored by The Real Shot, JJK Sports Entertainment, and JJ Keller Fishing Team. We're all excited to see Jim participate next week. One of our guys from in the studio here to get out there and give us his angle on how it really feels to be involved in the tournament. And Jim's going up against Brett Walzer. Ooh, boy, that's going to be a battle royal. So Jim's going up against Brett. We saw Brett in our inaugural event, I believe. Brett was in there. Brett's got a ton of experience on the Winnebago system. Brett fishes Otter Street, MERC Nationals, AIM. He's sponsored by Nitro and Mercury. Great angler, great stick. This will be a fun one to watch. I can't wait till Tuesday morning to see these two guys duke it out. This is going to be a ton of fun. Brett's a friend of mine. Jim's obviously a tournament partner of mine. So this is going to be a ton of fun. Zach, you can go ahead and close the voting on the next one. So on Monday morning, we're going to have Angler 6 up against Angler 12. And then Angler 16 Actually, it looks like I made a mistake there. Angler 6 is on the bottom, Angler 10's at the top. There we go. So Angler 10 is going against Angler 12. Angler 16 is going against Angler 6. Perfect. So we'll meet these guys while Zach gets the next 4 set up for us. So Monday morning, the second set of 4 fishermen are going to be Kurt the Killer Grable. Oh boy, here we go. I don't think he needs any introduction, but we'll give it to him anyways. There he is. Kurt, experienced NWT, Bago Walleye Club, H2H. Kurt obviously won one of our events in the Fox River. Got a lot of promo from that. Kurt showed us all. He was a heck of a fisherman and is a heck of a fisherman. His sponsors are Sims, Blake's Marine, Ranger Baits, B&B Custom Rods. I'm guessing that's supposed to be in Ranger Boats, but I'm not positive. So sorry, Kurt, if it is Baits, but I'm guessing it's Ranger Boats. I'm sure he'll have his famous B&B custom rod ready to whack some walleyes here, and I'm guessing by all the crap he's given me, he's probably not going to be trolling. So I'm guessing we'll see some rod in hand action out of Kurt Grable next Monday morning. Kurt's going to be going up against Michael Peters. That'll be a good one. Michael Peters, he has a ton of experience on local tournaments, and he's sponsored by GRP Mechanical. He will be, it'll be interesting. You can see him there, what looks to me like he's on a raft in the Wolf River. So, local guy, I'm guessing. He doesn't give us a ton of info there, but those are kind of the sneaky ones you got to be a little careful of, is those quiet guys that they don't give you a ton of info. Angler 16, Tom Pushian, or Potion. Tom has a lot of experience. I've seen Tom on the AIM Walleye series before. He's definitely a very good fisherman. He sponsors our Nitro and Mercury. I think last year or the year before he had kind of a black and orange Nitro. You couldn't miss it. Very nice looking boat. Tom is definitely a great fisherman. It'll be a lot of fun to watch him participate in this. And then Wesley Roof. Wesley says his sponsors are Busch Light, so that's pretty fun. Cool. Well, looks like he's a fun guy to begin with. He'll be good to get going next week. We got the last 4 voting going right now. This will be for the Tuesday morning group. The last set of 4: Angler 4, Angler 8, Angler 11, and Angler 14. So go ahead and vote. We got 4 anglers left here. Look to see who goes against who on Tuesday morning for our last set of 4 at the Bago Beatdown. So go ahead and vote hashtag angler and then the number. Either 4, 8, 11, or 14. 4, 8, 11, or 14. Get this last one for you guys so you can see who's going. All right, you can stop it there, Zach. Zach's going to get it stopped for us. All right, so we're looking at Angler 11. Angler 8. And 14 and 4 going against each other here. So Tuesday morning, we've got the last four. It's going to be Rich Stadler. Rich has got a ton of experience fishing the PWT, the NWT, MWC, local events. He does not have any sponsors. You can see Rich holding a really nice walleye there. Looks like he caught on a rip and wrap. Guessing probably a Green Bay fish. Nice looking fish. And he's going against Jake Lapine. We know Jake Lapine from one of the previous tournaments. Jake's a great fisherman, long-time tournament fisherman, young guy. He's got a ton of experience, MWC, NWT, IWT, FLW, BWC, AIM. Jake is sponsored by Triton, Yamaha, Power Pole, The Boat Dock, Garmin, TFO Rods, and DCP. So Jake, looking forward to that matchup. That should be a battle royal between those two good local fishermen. Then we've got RJ Harwood, and Joe Berger. RJ, we've already seen. This will be his second time now on H2H. He fished one of the earlier Fox River events. RJ's got NWT, MWC, AIM, and FLW experience. He's sponsored by Sportomotive, which is also a sponsor of the H2H event. Nitro, Mercury, Lowrance, Offshore Tackle, Berkeley, and Pier Fishing. He's going up against Joe Berger. Joe's another local guy. See his nice looking Ranger boat there he's got a picture of. He's got experience with Otter Street, Battle on Bago, and sponsors are Sunk Ice and Dive. So we've got quite a matchup here. It's pretty exciting to see. We've got, some heavy hitters down here on the bottom, local-wise. Rich Stadler, Jake Lapine, RJ Hardwood, Joe Berger. Up at the top, some more heavy hitters, Walzer, Keller, Scherner, Mike. Got this interesting down here. For me personally, you got Kurt Killer Grable in there, which has made himself a pretty big name. Then you got kind of some quiet, more reserved, localized guys right here that are going to make it really scary in that bottom bracket for Kurt, no doubt. And then up top here, again, kind of some local crowd guys, including a fairly big name in Justin Schneider, who lives locally on the lake and fishes a lot of the bigger events, the NWT type stuff that everybody would come to know. So it's going to be an exciting event. Remember, it's going to start 8 a.m. Monday morning. We're looking at H2H Bago Beatdown. Do remember as well, we have lowered the minimum weight to 1 pound 8 ounces, so basically 1.5 pounds. So that will be the minimum. All the anglers know that, so they can pre-fish with that strategy in mind. And I'm looking forward to it. Last weekend, I think, was a little bit early for the bite. Fishing was a little bit tough. We were also dealing with 30-mile-an-hour winds. This next week, I think if the wind can stay down a little bit, maybe we can get some stuff that's not out of the north for once. We can probably really see Lake Winnebago start to really wake up. And I think we're going to see that hopefully next week at some point in the week. See some guys put some major fish in the boat. So looking forward to it. Remember, we're going to go live on Facebook, on the head-to-head website, and on YouTube starting 8 a.m. next Monday morning. And hopefully, my partner in crime, I don't know if you can tell, he's not here. Hot to trot, wherever you are. I hope you find your way back to the studio by Monday morning, because I can't do it without you, buddy. We'll see you then.